said you were ready for someone for 2 to 3 years, or however long. Your first game running the team, you sort of stuffed the stat sheet here. Take us through your mentality out there, and especially when you had to sort of help push the team past that early deficit.
Well, I think we started out a little slow, and part of it starts with me just because I have the ball a little more. But I think after we came out of halftime and picked it up, I mean, it was a tough game. They're a good team. This was expected.
How would you assess your performance?
I'm not gonna say I did good. I'm just happy my teammates stepped up and made shots and made defensive plays. So I'm never gonna say that my game was good. I'm okay with it, but my teammate picked me up.
Kiki, Coach said the game kind of switched when you started getting downhill off of on-ball screens in the half court. What do you see out of Ohio's defense that allowed you to do that?
Well, in the first half, they were packing the paint a little more, so that kind of opened up shots for my teammates on the perimeter. When they started knocking them down, I mean, they had to close out on them, so they gave me an open lane. So like I said, part of it is my teammates. They made shots, so they opened up driving lanes for me.
Early on, there were a lot of missed layups, I guess, from things down low, but also like offensive fouls and just, I guess, missed opportunities all around in the half-court offense. What switched, I guess, from that first and second quarter into the second half that allowed you guys to, I guess, come back and then take over? And this is for anyone.
I mean, like it's kind of what he just asked. Like I said, they knocked down shots, so they had to close out. Nobody was really in the lane, and if they did come in, I just pitched it out, and my teammates made the shots. We knew they were going to take offensive fouls. I mean, they packed the paint, but in the second half, things opened up a little bit.
Clay, if you take us to the play at the end of the first half, where it was only 3 of 66 points, but real hustle play, getting the offensive rebound and trucking it at the buzzer there. You could have just let that ball go and you got it with half down 1 or 2, but it seemed like you made a point to turn the play like that.
Okay, first, Coach Q never allows us to just let it go out of bounds. We focus on working hard all the time and hustling for everything. That's one of the key components of us, being successful. So when I was running for the ball, I saw, that I could get to the rebound. And I looked at the clock before because my teammate Brooke was open and I was going to pass it. But I knew if I passed it, then that 1 second was going to be out. So I was like, turn around. Jesus bless me. He blessed me.
Was it just me, or did you see that?
No. When I turned around, I knew, I can get this off. And once I shot it, I'm not gonna lie, it felt good. Just because in the moment, we was already going on a run and everybody was playing good team defense. We was playing great. We went on our run. We was getting stopped, doing what was needed. I just felt like in the moment, that was a good shot, and I needed to take it.
And Gabby, Coach mentioned, the offensive rebounds as a particular sign of how hard you guys worked as a team tonight. And you had 5 offensive rebounds. So even as a shooting guard, take us through the mentality of needing to work for those second chance points on the offensive end.
I mean, Coach Q preaches rebounding. Our game, our goals for the game, our focus around rebounding, creating margins. I feel like we could have did better. I feel like I personally could have did better. I missed some box outs. I missed some rebounds, and that I gotta get better on. When we play different teams later in the season, I have to get those rebounds. I mean, it was okay. It should have been more. So, yeah.
Gabrielle, what was the biggest difference you saw with the team from the first quarter to the second quarter?
Our defensive intensity. We just started picking it up. We started getting stops. Before they were just getting easy buckets. I mean, they came out, but a 3, a layup, another 3. It was just making shots. We started picking up the defense, picking up our defense. Making them take bad shots. And then that was defense. I mean, Mike had some really good blocks. And now, that just hyped us all up. I feel like he had N1, started hitting a few shots here and there, and that just started getting to the groove of things. I feel like we really just had to kind of shake the rust off a little bit. So, yeah.
Gabby, I don't think since you've been here, you guys have been challenged this much in the first game of the season. How much better is this going to make this team, from day one?
It was good. It's good. I feel like it's good, especially because we have such a new team in a sense. So many people are stepping into new roles. We have a lot of new players, and I feel like that was a nice game to get us going. To show us, okay, now here we are. Here's the season. It's time to play. It's time to pick it up. a blowout, an easy blowout wouldn't have done us justice. That's why Coach Q doesn't schedule us against like the lowest level team like Hood. You know, we don't do that. He wants us to play, you know, somewhat some competition. Ohio, they provide that. So
Again, I sort of know the answer, but check anyway. You know, 4 in the first quarter on 3-pointers, sort of still start overall shooting. I know that never dissuades you guys. That's what Coach Q. But when you're just a mentality coming back in that hot second quarter with the threes and not letting the slow start kind of impact your shooting mentality.
I didn't even realize I hit the shots, to be honest. I mean, I thought I made one. Next thing I know, I looked up and I had 10 points. It's okay, that's nice. But, you know, Coach Q, he just preaches us to keep shooting. He never tells us to stop shooting, no matter how many shots we miss. You know, he told Brooke he was going to take out the game if she's out shooting. Because she's passing up shots, she's driving, you know, stuff like that. So he preaches to us to shoot the ball, even when we're missing. It doesn't matter. I've had games where I shot 3-4 air balls and he still telling me to shoot. And personally, you know, you would think that, oh, I shouldn't shoot no more. But nah, he keeps you going, keeps you in a groove, you know, keeps your confidence up. So it's great.
Here, you guys had almost 20 turnovers tonight. Running the offense, how do you guys kind of fix that moving forward? How important is that for you guys?
Well, I had 6 myself. That's something that can't happen. Like I said, I have the ball majority of the time. So it starts with me. I can't have 6 turnovers in a game. But I mean, it's the first game, so that's something we're gonna get better at. I mean, it's the first game. All the jitters are out now, but I'm not worried. That's something that's gonna improve as the season goes on.
And Kerry, I know it's way early, but I think it was 16 in the first quarter when you're down and Ohio's rolling. Again, a lot of game left. So was there any half second of okay, what's going on here? Or you kind of figured it kept plugging away that you catch them and race past them?
I mean, we know we get started with defense. If we don't stop the ball, we're not gonna win the game. So we started on the defensive end, and we made shots. Then we went on our run coming out in the second half. But that's just something that can't happen as we continue our season. We're gonna play some tougher teams, and we're not gonna be able to get back in the game. So that's something we're gonna have to improve on.
Gabby, a bunch of those 3-point looks that you said everyone should keep shooting, like Coach says. They came after Kiki got to the teeth of defense and kicked out. How important is that driving kid kind of action to getting good looks?
I think it allows us to play off each other. You know, like Kiki said, when they were packing the paint, it was leaving us open. In the beginning, we just weren't hitting shots, and then when they weren't packing the paint, when we started hitting shots, that spread the defense out, and that created more lanes, created opportunities for dump offs. I mean, at the end of the day, we just had to make shots. That was really our difference maker between like a normal, I shouldn't say a normal game, but a game where we were going by a bigger margin, so we weren't making a lot of shots, and that's something we got to move on. But that's something that's going to come along easily. We're going to get better, of course, when we have better shooting games, stuff like that. But like I said, we just play off each other. When the paint is packed, you know, she can pass it out. If it's not packed, you know, she can create. And after she keeps creating, they gotta honor it. Once they honor it, so most of them leave us open. So we just gotta take what the defense gives us.
2 more questions.
You guys out-rebounded them by a huge margin, had a lot of points in the paint, also a lot of second chance points. What can you say about your teammates down low and in the paint tonight?
I think they did a good job, you know. Good job putting the body on people. Like I said, we still gotta get better, so we just always want to keep improving and improving. But it's good to see where we're at and to see like what we need to get to. So we just gotta keep working and keep working.
Talk about that tighter defense. Ohio went 0 for 14 from 3 in the second and fourth quarters, and that's after shooting 50% in the first. You talked about just the tightness of that. What did that translate to on the court, I guess, for each individual player in their role? Like what specifically did you do, Gavin? What specifically did you do, Cara, that triggered that?
Well, we knew coming into the game they were a good 3-point shooting team. So I mean, we just had to guard the ball. Obviously, we play a zone, so people think it's easier to get shots off. But I mean, in the second half, we just came out. We had to guard the ball. We had to get out on the shooters, and I think that's what we did. And I mean, they really had my support.
Thanks, Ed. Oh, you want to add? You can. Sorry.
Okay. Except, I mean, personally, I just had to step up and guard the ball when we had to, run off the line. We were giving them easy shots. We weren't bumping quick enough. We weren't moving fast enough in our zone. So once, I guess that, like I said, that first quarter was kind of knocked off. We were like, okay, this is what we need to do. We need to move faster. We need to show harder. We need to get closer up, like in their face and stuff like that, and provide like more of a defensive threat. And that steers them off the game. And we had to rebound after that.